right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this special Friday edition of Central Valley Business. I'm Mike Scott. Thank you so much for joining us today. Why are we doing a show on Friday? Because we have some big events going on in town this weekend. The Rogue Festival, of course. We've had some of the performers on. And, of course, out at the fairgrounds, it's the Home and Garden Show, where you can find Bill Stonehouse this weekend from Quality Landscape and Design. Bill, thank you for coming in today.
Appreciate you having us.
I know it's a busy weekend for you.
It is.
Yeah.
We are real active this weekend trying to get everything ready, and we should have a good show.
Yeah. How many people do they put through out there? Do you know? It's thousands, right?
I think it's tens of thousands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And is it good for your business?
Yeah, it really is. The March is the largest show that we have out there, and it brings in quite a bit of business for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
tell me about the display you have set up out there.
We basically have hundreds of pictures that are displayed. We find that a picture's worth 1,000 words. We have a company business we've had for over 25 years here in the Valley, and Josh, my son, basically runs the company. He runs the cruise and does quite a good job for us. He's a great designer, and we are excited about some of the work that we've got out there for people to see and come through, and we do everything. We actually had to start implementing and everything from landscaping to hardscapes, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, firewalls. We're able to do the synthetic lawn now that the California requirements are a little bit more restrictive with water and so forth. We've gone to a lot of dryscapes for the front yards. And we're one of the few companies, I think, that can do everything when somebody calls us. Instead of having to sub out all the different work, we actually do most of it ourselves now.
You can do the original design, all the work, right through to the end.
It's easier for us to go out and meet the homeowner and actually lay out their property for them, give them ideas, and we save them a design fee that way. We basically do it, compliment our staff and the people that work to help our clients.
Yeah. Now I know the artificial lawns used to be pretty expensive. Have they come down in price at all?
They have. We've actually we have specialized in the largest companies in the United States that we work with and represent the material, but we're able to come in and basically do the work basically cheaper than they can because we do more than one thing on a project. We're able to do the artificial turf, the seating walls, the lighting, nightscaping, kitchens, everything. So.
I know you probably get asked this question all the time, but I have a dog, so I'm concerned about how does that work with artificial landscaping?
It works great. Actually, we have the ability to design the landscaping where we can put in a material that provides the access for animals.
Does the urine soak through into the ground below,
No,
or how does it work?
No, we actually have design of having to build up a Class 2 base rock material, and then we bring in a decomposed ground. We put down what's called a zoolite material. It's like a disinfectant and deodorizes the grass there. And it's very inexpensive, and clients can continuously add to the lawn. They can add it to their lawn occasionally when they need to.
Oh, you just sprinkle it over
Sprinkle it over, wash it out, and it keeps it odor-free.
See? Now I know.
Well, there is a higher quality material you can get for animals, but it's basically pretty profitable for a homeowner to do it the way we do it.
Yeah. And it's nice having that nice green grass all year long.
Yes, it is.
All right, we're looking at some pictures here. Why don't you kind of describe what we're looking at?
That picture right there is, we did that in Clovis, and a lot of people are going to the dryscapes because of the front yards, cutting out their grass areas.
More rocks.
More rocks, dry. That's a dry creek right there that Josh put in. And the dry creek area meanders, and I've got a copy here. It meanders to the front yard, and it creates an aesthetic setting for.
It's pretty.
Yeah, and on each side of that, you have the artificial turf that we put in, which you can't tell. And then that yard there, that's not mulch we put in. We run drip on everything that we put in now for our plant materials because of water conservation, of course. And that is a brown rock that we put down as a mulch material. Instead of a mulch, it's a brown rock, which is very aesthetic and very nice. And then to the left there, we've got a courtyard that you can see, and it shows...
here's the next picture.
Okay,
is this a different?
Yeah, that's a different setting right there. That basically is a setting area that we did over off of Van Ness, and that's got a Rocky Mountain quartz setting area.
It's just relaxing to look at.
Very much so. Very well established area.
Yeah.
And this was a really nice job. We did this a couple of years ago. It's an outdoor kitchen complete with the Luma Arbor, pergolas, ceiling fans, the seating walls. That has a fire pit that we constructed there also, which is real nice. And most people I show that to this day. The clients, very nice clients, and they love us. And then, of course, this is one we did for a couple there off of Peach and Herndon there. And that it shows the nightscaping capability we have. We really customize a lot of things with the FX lighting, and that shows the fire pit lighting at night. That's an outdoor kitchen, a luma arbor, seating walls, artificial turf or synthetic turf, and a whole modification. That complete backyard we redid completely. We do a lot of the high-end residential accounts.
Very nice.
This one here we just did over on Quail Lakes. Josh he's an absolute artist when he lays out the work and does the job. That's a freestanding pergola. We went with a two-tone on the color posts with rafter kit on the top. We've got the custom concrete with the fountain. And that wall, we established that seating wall is right along the lake edge. And, of course, we do a drawing for the association for the homeland, and we get our permits. And that shows the outdoor kitchen there. And that's one we put in with the green egg, which is basically a different profile of the one we looked at earlier. Very nice kitchens. The kitchens are just outstanding.
Where do you go to learn all this? I mean, is there a course in college you can learn this stuff?
It's actually trial and error. We've been doing this for a long time, and I've been in construction for over 45 years, so... Yeah, I know I don't look that old, right?
You know. And
Josh,
your son picked it up from watching you, right?
He is taken what he's learned, and he does it better than I could ever do it. He is an absolute artist, and he has a great rapport with our clients and does a great job.
Yeah. Now, do those kind of projects take weeks, months to complete?
We usually try and have a 4 to 6 week basis on doing something like that. Some of the larger projects might take longer. Depends on the cost of the project. And we'll do work that's anywhere from $3,000 or $4,000 up to $140,000, $150,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
$150,000 project?
Absolutely.
I want to see what one of those looks like.
You've been looking at one of them.
Oh, really? Which one? Was that the big outdoor kitchen?
This one right here is
with
a
the big
real nice
fire
one with
pit.
the fire
Yeah.
pit stuff.
Yeah.
They did a lot in their backyard. A very Steve and Lori ran a very nice couple. I mean, I would imagine they spent more than that doing a lot of other things they've done out there, but it's absolutely beautiful. So
It's your home, right?
it is.
You want to be comfortable there.
Very nice family. We have great rapport with our clients, and Josh has we have a website. It's www.qualitylandscape.info. So people can go to that landscape site and they can look in all our pictures.
You on Facebook too? Or?
Josh Stonehouse has one, so you can actually, we'll probably put up his site. He puts everything he does on his Facebook. So
As he should, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll put that on there for Josh.
What's your phone number there at the office?
It's 559-297-8773.
And this weekend at the Home and Garden Show,
We are there.
in the courtyard area. Look
Yes.
for Quality Landscape and Design.
We appreciate it. It's
Bill,
nice.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you very much for your time.
Nice work.
We
Bill
look forward to
Stonehouse.
all of the clients coming in.
We look forward to seeing you out there.
Thank
Quality
you.
Landscape and Design right here on Central Valley Talk.